Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name's Christina Hetherington. I'm a therapist and coach, and for the last 15 years I've been helping people to find their happiness. I've accumulated a lot of knowledge and insight in that time. I've read a book a week, that's nearly 800 books, and I've got thousands of therapeutic hours under my belt. I've helped men, women, children, singles, couples and families, and probably helped them with every conceivable type of issue. I want to use this knowledge to help you because men struggle so much emotionally. Men are more depressed than ever, and with what's going on in the world, I can't let my knowledge and insight go to waste. I've got to try and help you wherever I can. So, you're depressed, you're unhappy, you're unfulfilled, you're flat, you're lonely, all of the above. And you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the success in the world, but if your heart is empty, if you've got no healthy emotion in your life, you're not going to feel good. That's why I want to help the men. Another reason I want to help the men is because when I help the men, I help the women too. The mothers who worry about their sons, the daughters who worry about their dads, and the wives and girlfriends, or future wives and girlfriends who worry about their partners. We've all known that guy who on paper looks as if he's got a great life. Everything looks fine. He says nothing, he takes himself off and takes his own life. And if I can prevent that happening just once, then I'll be happy. When my daughter was in her last year at university, she sent me a video of the man next door being brought out in a body bag. He'd drunk himself to death. He was 25. 25. It's just tragic, and I want to do everything I can to prevent that happening. So let's go. I've done a lot of relationship and divorce coaching in my career, and without any doubt, when it's the woman who is divorcing the man, it's because he's emotionally unavailable or emotionally illiterate. He really struggles to express himself. So he might be cold, detached, the strong silent type, and that's really difficult for the woman. He may be a great provider, he may bring the money in, he may be a whiz at DIY, he may be a fantastic cook, but if he can't express himself emotionally, he's not meeting her needs. And most women, if that's the case, they'll just move on. They'll move on. So more and more now the woman is ending the marriage because the man just cannot get into his emotions. This is why I want to be able to help you. I'm an emotions expert and I can share all of that knowledge with you. So what about you single guys? It's not all just about the married men. And I'm not saying you have to be happy to be in a relationship, far from it. But statistics prove that men who are married or in long-term relationships live longer, happier lives. It's a fact. Okay, I read a recent study in Psychology Today, and it was explaining that when it comes to online dating, men outnumber women by 63 to 37. So there's a lot more men looking for women online than the other way around. Women definitely do still want a man, but they're more discerning. They're looking for different things. Women are more financially independent nowadays, so they're not looking for the same things. Often they work similar hours to the guy, so they're looking for something else. The article refers to a skills gap, because men just don't know how to be the kind of men that women want them to be. So this is only going to get worse. Studies are showing that the happiest subgroup of society at the moment is single middle-aged women. The unhappiest subgroup of society is single middle-aged men. Middle-aged men are the loneliest they've been in generations. There's no judgment here. From a very, very young age, boys are told to man up. They're told not to cry. They're told to not be a baby, not be a wuss, to suck it up. Is there any wonder that men struggle with their emotions nowadays? If you grow up in a cold, unemotional family where emotions are not expressed, where love isn't talked about, then you're going to struggle. You're going to find it hard. And it doesn't matter how successful you are. Often, the more successful you are, the less emotional you are, because you've shut down those emotions so that you can succeed in business. And often, the worse your life is in childhood, the more you have a drive to succeed. You have a drive to prove that you are worthwhile. So you shut down that emotional life and you just work. And then you get to middle age, you get a bit older in life, and you think, what's it all about? I'm just existing. I'm not really living, and I'm certainly not thriving. So what we need to do is undo that conditioning, that programming from your childhood. And once you make this decision, it's an easy thing to do. It's something that you can grow with, you can blossom, you can bloom, and you can open up. In these videos that are coming up, I'm going to teach you how to be emotionally literate. I'm going to teach you how to be emotionally expressive. I'm going to teach you how to feel comfortable listening to your emotions. They're just messengers that are trying to give you their message. That's all they are. And when we don't listen, the message gets louder and louder and louder until we do listen. I'm going to teach you to be comfortable with all of that. I'm going to teach you how to be a catch for women. Even if the men outnumber the women, you'll be more delectable. You'll be more dateable. Whether you're married or whether you're single, you can make the woman a lot happier by being able to express the real you, to express your emotions. So stay tuned. I'm going to bring you some good stuff. If you want to work with me personally, my details are in the description box below. If you want to see more videos, if you've enjoyed this one and you're excited about what's coming, click the like button and press subscribe, and you'll be informed of when my next video is released. So, have a great week. I look forward to helping you, and I'll see you in a future video. Take care.